Sandalphon is here. Blessings and joy. This is Archangel Sandalphon. We are here today to speak to you about the subject of politics. We understand that this message is going out to the entire world, so we are not limiting this to a particular region of the world. We are going to speak on this matter in the terms of how you as individuals choose to interact with the subject, with the players involved in politics in your specific areas. We will speak generally. There are those among you who are looking for the answers from divine wisdom, from those such as myself. You wish to know who is in the right and who is in the wrong. There are those who say both sides are culpable, both sides have done good things, we should treat everyone equally. Beloved, there are so many schools of thought that I cannot cut through all of them in the time that we have, so I will give you a starting point. And this is a starting point that you will find helpful in multiple areas of your life. Is it helpful? Is it constructive? Is it harmful? Is it destructive? This is a principle that plays into multiple facets of your earthly existence. There are those who have attempted to quantify what is helpful and harmful, and then to ban outright all of the things that they deem harmful. But nothing, including yourselves, including your political systems, is ever wholly evil or wholly good. So by coming up with a list of people, of actions, of indulgences with which you can be certain of your righteousness by removing them from your life, you are setting yourself up for an entirely different kind of trap. You are building a cage for yourself with the bars made of the restrictions you have arbitrarily imposed. Some of you find your caves so reassuring and so comforting that you attempt to share your cage with others around you. You invite them into your cage. And with company and with growing numbers in the same cage with the same bars, you see yourselves as free from those destructive habits, those destructive vices in the world. Politics is one of these systems. You have decided at some point in your life what political system, what social system, what economic system you subscribe to. You may have even decided which system best fits your method of faith, your method of connection with the divine. By following this system religiously, we believe this is a fitting word, you believe you can come closer to the intended state of peace and love in the world. Those who would oppose your system are now the enemy. They are out to destroy this beautiful, comfortable system you have built for yourself. Beloved, this is part of the incarnate experience. You have come into the body to experience certain realities. You choose these realities for yourself on a daily basis. What you are seeing in the present time are those polarities of belief coming more and more into sharp focus as well as contrast. But it is important to remember that both or all facets of your political spectrum, your economic spectrum, carry harmful and destructive qualities and carry helpful and constructive qualities. There is a major polarity on your world at this time between individualism and collectivism, or the difference between community and sticking up for yourself, motivating yourself, working hard for your own benefit. There are those who believe that this second system will lead to the ultimate good of the community because it encourages everyone to work for themselves, to better their situation. And as everyone betters their situation, the community rises. This has been a system that you have lived by for many years, many centuries and millennia. Beloved, you are entering and have entered the age of the heart. This means that it is time for you to begin exploring those systems that rely more on community. For this is the energy that you have come into the world, into the body, in this era, to help cultivate. You are cultivating the energy of connection and community. Your systems of belief, then, should begin to shift into this energy. You may, of course, exercise your sovereignty, choosing to remain anchored in the old energy of power. This is a valid choice. It is your sovereign choice as a player in the drama that is playing out in this year of the world. But if you wish to grow, if you wish to progress, if you wish to challenge yourself, you can begin to ask yourself how to better align the systems of economics, the systems of justice, the systems of regulation and control, of policing, of welfare, of care for the natural world, care for your community. How can you align these systems to most benefit the new energy? This may be a particular challenge for you to approach these systems of belief with a more communal focus. But you will find that the more you give into these systems, the more you contribute into the systems of community, the more your return on your investment of giving to your community will begin to flow back in your direction. As you better your community, you will be bettering your situation. This is true of every political system, every economic system. No matter what you are ascribed to at this moment, you can find a way to fit this into your current beliefs. It will be an interesting challenge for you to grow into your next level of understanding and connection, both with yourself and with the world around you. Now, to address those who believe that both parties, in this case we are speaking more directly from our channel's location as they are based in the United States, both dominant parties in this part of the world are currently clashing quite dramatically. And many people are saying both parties are not the same. There is a party that is bent on cruelty, on human suffering, on control and domination, pushing its viewpoint onto those around it. The subject of this accusation I will leave for you to draw conclusions. For if you are listening on both sides, you will hear similar arguments being made from both people. Both people are operating from a position of fear. This is an old energy. It is not a constructive energy. It is not an energy of connection. Fear of being harmed, even a desire to protect, out of fear of what others will do, causes you to lash out, to act and vote for issues, vote for policies that are preemptive punishment of those who you think are here to do you harm, or here to do harm to your loved ones. This energy of fear is only going to destroy you. This energy of fear will only work to hold you back, to keep you from growing, to keep you hiding in a corner, to keep you bottled up, to keep you in your cage. You must begin to recognize that the bars of the cage, these tenets and facets that you have designed for yourself, what is unquestionably good, what is unquestionably evil, this is a false construct. It is comforting because it gives you boundaries. But you are here to experience a much more complicated reality than what will fit inside your current cage. You must begin to recognize that every vice has its beneficial qualities. And even those things that seem good and pure are perfectly capable of being corrupted and used to control you, used to subvert and pervert what is truly good in the world. This means you must approach every issue with a more critical eye. And this tenet of, is it constructive? Is it destructive? Does it build? Does it destroy? This will help you guide your decisions. This will help you guide your understanding of individual instances of these actions being taken. Even the term destruction is not a fully relevant or does not fully define the idea we are trying to communicate. For this word destruction, we are using it to mean that it is a negative, that it is a form of loss. Yes, loss may be a more accurate description. Is this action or this attitude or belief creating loss in the world? Loss of potential, loss of life, a loss of resources, a loss of those things that could edify not only yourself but your community. Or the other type of destruction is that which is connected to the energy of change and transformation. This is where systems must be destroyed, habits must be destroyed, aspects of your being must be destroyed so that it can clear the pathway, so that the pathway is clear to move forward into the next chapter. This is a destruction that has the energy of growth, and it is good. It is part of your earthly existence. These are the questions you should be using to define your political, in this message we are addressing that, your political understanding of how to make these decisions, how to vote on the issues of your day, how to address those in your own circles. The last piece we wish to give you on this is that the energy of power, the era of power, has already transitioned. It is not going to be a case of a dynamic, singular leader coming to the forefront, forcing everyone to conform to a new world order. The energy of connection, the energy of the heart and community is shared between every individual soul, every individual consciousness on the planet. If you wish to see change in your world, it begins by connecting in love and care and concern for those closest to you, expanding that circle out from your heart center and always acting in the energy of love and constructive action. This is how change will be felt on the planet moving forward, for the era of the heart amplifies these energetic connections between individuals, forming a network, forming an energetic wave that is far more powerful than any dynamic leader or speech or even act of terrorism or fear. These transcend the drama of the daily news cycle, and these become movements that transform hearts and minds into alignment with the greater whole of human consciousness. It is truly how you will build a planet that is moving more and more into global harmonic resonance. You will begin in your communities, but it will spread to states, to countries, to continents, and even when you have connected the planet, you will begin to find that you are connecting with the earth itself, with the nature around you, with the animals and plants, bringing them into alignment, bringing yourselves into alignment with them. This is a mutual submission to one another. It is not a power over one another type of energy. These are the questions we wish you to ask yourself moving forward. We hope this message has been beneficial, and we understand that the energy of the idea of politics is quite a minefield. It will require you to be constantly vigilant if this is an area, an aspect of your existence where you wish to be heavily involved. Blessings, peace, and joy to you. This was Archangel Sandalphon. Thanks for watching today. I was a little nervous to ask about this subject, and I certainly have strong things that I believe in, and I am not here to push a particular political agenda on this channel. I want these messages to be based on what is true and what is edifying for everyone who's watching. So thank you for listening to this message today. I'm very excited about what will be coming for all of us in the new year. And at some point, I think, I have a feeling that one of my guides is going to be stepping forward sometime, maybe early next year, with a message for how we can look forward to the future in a new way. So thanks for paying attention and tuning in. If there's anything that you would like clarification on, please ask questions in the comments. I love to answer the questions in the comments. And if you would like to have a deeper conversation, please reach out through my website. The links are in the description, and you can use a contact form there to reach me directly if it's a bigger subject. So thanks again for watching, and keep in mind that I will be taking a little bit of a break over the winter break to just sort of allow myself a little time to decompress and to plan for what is next. I have a couple of things, as I've mentioned before, that I'm working on for launching next year, and I will keep you posted on those. So thanks again for watching, and just remember, until I see you next week, that everything in the universe is made of love, including you and me. Thanks. Blessings and joy. This was Daniel Zafer-Joyce for Universal.